team still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Hill passes to DeBusschere. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And guys, it's really amazing the effect DeBusschere has on this team, especially on the defensive end. He's smart, he's cagey, and incredibly tough.
Shooting 2. Free throw good to DeBusschere. Abdul-Jabbar is checked in for Milwaukee. He's perfect from the line this time. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Giannis with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Baker. Just 4 to shoot. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Now here's Hamilton. It's deflected. Lanier, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Here's Hamilton. Passes it to DeBusschere. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Pistons shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Take a break. 2 shots. And he knocks down the first one. Johnson, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Moncrief comes in for Robertson. The Pistons making a change here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:22 left in the first half of basketball. Moncrief against Thomas. Johnson outside. Just 5 to shoot, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And that one falls for Johnson. Milwaukee making a switch here. Allen's checked in, and Detroit with a change here too. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for DeBusschere. And both free throws good for Johnson.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Outside Dumars. Kicks it to Thomas. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Clock at 4.
And teams have nights like this when the shots that usually drop just won't go down. That's when you have to rely on your defense, and that's the only way to stay in the game.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Lays it up off the glass. Abdul-Jabbar's got the lead up to 5 now for Milwaukee. Enzo Thomas will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Here's Griffin. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so we conclude the first half. Bucks lead by 7. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Halfway through this round 1 matchup of the NBA playoffs, Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, and Shaq. Well, for the Bucks, they followed up their win in Game 1 with a solid performance here in the first half tonight. If they can hold on and win this game, they could go into Game 3 with very little pressure on themselves. Shaq, let's get your take on Milwaukee.
The area where they impressed me the most has been on the boards. When the shot's gone up, everybody goes for it. Just a matter of maintaining that energy, playing with that same kind of aggression in the final 2 quarters.
Kenny, what'd you think about Detroit?
Well, they're facing a team that shot very well in the first half. Now, that being said, they probably weren't aggressive enough on the defensive end. That was the difference.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. Pistons trail by 7. On the court for the Pistons. Hill out there with Tibusha. Then there's Dumars. Then there's Thomas. And it's Lanier in at the center position. Now, here's Thomas. It's Dumars on the wing. Moncrief defending. Clock is at 3. From deep. Hands it from downtown. Dumars got the first points to start out the third quarter for Detroit.
Just a tremendous all-around player. Dumars at times showing us the deep range.
Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Antetokounmpo. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Antetokounmpo's got his third basket of the night. Detroit with the ball. 6-point game. Moncrief against Dumars. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Sidney Moncrief. The Pistons have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. And the first one at the line is good.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they performed at the line.
good on the second, so he makes them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Robertson against DeBusschere, and then Oscar Robertson with the dunk.
And inefficient defense there, guys. If there's one thing you want to try and take away from Robertson, it's the dribble drive.
Now, here's Thomas. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Some solid defense from Moncrief.
And they continue to control the glass. Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Hill. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Hill's got 8 points. Milwaukee leading by 6. Timeout called, the Bucks.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Red comes in for Antetokounmpo, and McLaughlin subbed in for Moncrief. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Bill Lambier's checked in for DeBusschere. Rodman comes in for Grant Hill. Jerry Stackhouse is checked in for Dumars. And Chauncey Billups has subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. Here's Dandridge. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Here's Stackhouse. He's guarded by McLaughlin. Rodman passes to Lanier. Feeds it to Stackhouse. High, arcing shot.
Yeah, and beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his moves perfectly to get that shot.
Pistons trail by 6. Wallace outside. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And if there's one thing Dave Bing excels at, it's finding the open man. His passes are precise, whether he's on the move or standing still. Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Outside, Billups. Pass to Wallace. Here's Bing. Guarded by Red. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Billups has got 5.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Here's Red. Sweet little floater. And the Bucks lead by 5.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Billups kicks to Lambier. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Wallace inside. Abdul-Jabbar covering. Nice shot by Wallace. Wallace has got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Billups against Dandridge. Back to Red. And it's sent back by Wallace.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender, has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
Now here's Billups. He has 5. The 9-foot shot, and the shot is good. The Bucks' lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Wallace.
The defense just too soft on that possession. You have to be closer and contest at the rim.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Different look from Milwaukee. Johnson, he's checked in for Red. Allen comes in for Dandridge. And Pressey subbed in for McLaughlin. Detroit making a switch here. Pressey passes to Johnson. 1:21 left in the third quarter. And it's sent back by Wallace. They recover it. The shot's good. Pistons trail by 3. Outside Billups. He dishes it to Griffin. Hamilton outside. And the pass to Wallace. And Wallace gets double teamed. Here's Hamilton. And Detroit again with the bucket. Here's Pressey. Pass to Johnson. Teardrop shot. Detroit with the rebound. Wallace has got 4 rebounds now tonight for the lead. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And they are amped up right now. I mean, after trailing for so long and then trimming that margin, finally they take the lead.
The Pistons have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. DeBusschere, he's checked in for Griffin. Dumars comes in for Hamilton. And Isaiah Thomas is subbed in for Chauncey Billups. The free throw drops for Stackhouse.
And, you know, after that tremendous collegiate career, Stackhouse came into the NBA with a ton of buzz, and he has not disappointed. He's an offensive force to be reckoned with.
Now here's Johnson. 11 points in the game. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Johnson's got it all tied up now for Milwaukee.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Inside, DeBusschere lays it up and in off the pretty assist. DeBusschere's got 6.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. Oh, and that's a monster shot to close out the third. And the lead is theirs heading into the final quarter.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. The Bucks on top, leading by a point. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful plays.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. We've got Moncrief. Antetokounmpo is out there with Baker. Then there's Allen. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Yes! And the foul. Brent Hill picks one up.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Robertson, he's checked in for Allen.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
Pistons trail by 4. Outside Thomas. Swiped it away. Now the Bucks moving it up. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Johnson with the stop.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
You know what? We see this time and time again. Turnovers lead to a break, and then points at the other end.
Hill with it. Picked up by Robertson. And the basket by Hill.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Moncrief the pass to Robertson. For 3. That good for Moncrief on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pistons trail by 7. Outside Thomas. Goes back up. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they dug this hole.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. It's going to be on Joe Dumars. Detroit making a switch.
One shot.
That's good for Moncrief. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Thomas passes to Dumars. Outside for Thomas. 6 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Bucks leading by 8. Passes it to Moncrief. Back to Robertson. And shot, no good. Pistons trail by 8. It's Dumars on the wing. Moncrief defending. Pass to Lanier. He gets that one.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
The pass to Johnson. Here's Baker. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Outside Hill. Over Johnson. Here's to Busher. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And now it's just a 4-point Bucks lead. Moncrief the pass to Robertson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Isaiah Thomas.
And just able to score in so many ways. Robertson puts the defense there in an impossible situation.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Robertson. Abdul-Jabbar checked in for the Bucks. So he gets them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 6. Down low, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Player of the game.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last timeout, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Bucks said to his team. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Hill. Johnson against Hill. Now here's Johnson. Defense is right there. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by DeBusschere. Here's Hill. And another shot. And the shot goes in from Lanier. Now just a 2-point Milwaukee lead.
Huge play on the offensive glass there to get more second chance points. He's only getting more physical as this game wears on.
You know what? That was perfect timing on that possession. Huge play in the game. They needed those points right now.
Looking to get it going. Thomas rejected by Robertson. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter of this one. To the paint. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Isaiah Thomas.
And Baker has proven to be an efficient scorer. Also will hit the glass hard, a nightly double-double threat.
Shooting 2.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Robertson against Thomas. He kicks it to Dumars. That shot brings them to within just one.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Deep two from Hill. Here's to Busher. It's good!
Hard-nosed and tenacious. Big D crashes that offensive glass. One way he loves to get his point.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They trail by one. 27 seconds left to play here in the fourth. The Bucks making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Kicks it out to Robertson. Milwaukee the rebound, and it's blocked. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, that's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth, and that's an intentional foul. The first, that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Bring both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
You have to admire how calm he is under pressure at the free throw line in a key situation.
And it's all about the three right here.
When they're looking to tie it up, live to play another period, we'll see what they run right here.
And they tie. Oh, a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. And so the big win by Detroit in a tight game. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at one game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long.
special edition of 2K TV.
The wait is almost over. We are just days away from 2K Day and the launch of NBA 2K21.
And if you can't wait, you can get early access to the NBA 2K21 demo right now.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Berry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. We've got the San Antonio Spurs facing the Dallas Mavericks. And it's the Mavericks to start out. And the starting group for the Spurs. We've got Parker, Duncan out there with Robinson. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Green in at the two-guard position. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Dallas shooting their first free throws of this one. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. And so it's San Antonio with it. Parker looking over the floor. Pass to Leonard. Fader on the way. Mavericks with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Parker. The putback, it's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Harper. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
It's stolen by Green. Parker outside. Here is Parker. He dishes it to Duncan. Shot clock at 6.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. The Mavericks head coach and I did talk, and Coach did not mince words. He told his team that even though they took game 1, they have to come out and play with even more intensity to keep their home court advantage. He said, so far we've just held serve. It's only going to get tougher from here on out. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Now here's Leonard. He's guarded by Finley. Back to Leonard. Here's Robinson. The slam dunk by Robinson.
I love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
Outside Jackson. Got a piece of it. Parker with the steal. One-on-one fast break. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. get Michael Finley.
Good scorers have that ability. When Leonard gets that deep, it's usually a bucket, a trip to the free throw line, or both.
The Spurs shooting their first foul shots of the night here. Free throw drops for Leonard.
When he came into the NBA, Kawhi Leonard wasn't the most refined player, but something in Spurs management and with the work of the coaching staff, they found a superstar.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
It's hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Harper, no good.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Green inside the three-point line. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Now Finley. Now the pass to Nowitzki. To end the drought. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And Nowitzki is one of the deadliest shooters of all time. Every time he lets it go from deep, you just get the feeling it's going in.
Now here's Parker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Spurs have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
September 9 pa, mabot na siya.
First one, Crawford.
I know that shot looks like a bit of a line drive, but Timmy's pretty consistent from the free throw stripe.
San Antonio making a switch here. Gervin's checked in.
Meron mo na ako doon sa rating. Tapos bago siya lagi. Kaya baka din ako sa center kasi kukunin.
He's off on the second.
Yung bumi tayo ng headset.
By 3.
So may sira yun.
Terry looking over the floor.
Ngayon na tumawag yung replacement. Kasi di ba pag ano gagawin muna. Pero pag ano replacement.
And that one goes long. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for San Antonio.
Oh, di ba kasama ko sa TV?
They get the rebound, and Leonard stays with it.
Well, on nights where Kawhi Leonard piles up some points, he can make a big mark because of the offensive rebounding prowess.
Terry against Parker. Terry the pass to Aguirre. Pocket 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Blackman off target with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Parker. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Passes to Blackman. There's 1:38 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Nowitzki. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, that's not an assignment that I want there, Kevin. I'd rather do math homework than to try and cover that guy.
Duncan kicks to Leonard. .112 left to play here in the first. Takes it off the glass. Leonard's got 6.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Terry. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Stolen by Robinson. Leonard against Aguirre. And Duncan throws it down.
A lot of times we talk about good passing, but accurate passing is a huge quality of a good pass, and Leonard did it there.
Terry outside. To the inside. 6 to shoot. Duncan with the block.
And Duncan just times that one perfectly. The shooter should never attempt those kind of shots with Timmy roaming the rim.
Here's Blackman, covered by Parker. Blackman, the pass to Donaldson. Here's Terry. Empty that time from Leonard. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Spurs lead by 9. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
Here's Gervin. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for San Antonio, Gervin out there with Elliott. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Bowen in at the 3. 5 to shoot. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Elliott. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Elliott's got the lead up to 11 now for San Antonio. Here's Davis. Doncic dishes to Davis. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Elliott the bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another, Greg.
And it's in there.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Davis against Elliott. The dish to Aldridge. It's Gervin on the wing. Tries again. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Mavericks trail by 13. Davis, the pass to Black. Dash to Aguirre. Kicks it to Nowitzki. From down in the low post, it goes. Nowitzki's got 7 points.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And it's Durbin missing. And so it's Dallas with it. Here's Aguirre. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Elliott against Davis. For San Antonio, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And he knocks down the first one. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Good on both. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. The pass to Doncic. Over Bowen. Doncic, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Elliott against Kidd. Elliott passes to Aldridge. A second chance effort, and it's good on the layup. And the Spurs lead by 15.
You stand next to LaMarcus Aldridge, that 6'11" frame, he's so big, that helped to keep that possession alive, and then he finished it off.
Aguirre against Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Aldridge has got his 4th rebound in this one. Nash against Green. Passes it to Elliott. On the wing, Green. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
The defender there makes a poor choice. Underestimating Green's savvy results in a trip to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Duncan, he's checked in for the Spurs. Parker comes in for Elliott. Both shots good from the stripe.
And a great job from the line this quarter. They've gotten their percentage way up there.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Now here's Kidd. Six on the shot clock. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
I don't think he sees any kind of defense when he's at that range. It doesn't matter who's guarding him.
He's covered by Kidd. Back to Duncan. Parker outside. Fires for 3. They get it back.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Nash with no one around. Off target from 3-point range. San Antonio leading by 15. To the middle. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Jackson comes in for Jason Kidd. And it's Harper in for Nash. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the half. At the tip, great positioning on the putback. And that's now 6 points for Robinson.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Dallas calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Jackson looking it over. Outside Harper. 1:04 left in the second quarter. Back to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Tries it from the top of the key. Dallas, no good that time either. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 14-6 run. Leonard finds Parker. Leonard against Harper. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Parker. 8 points for Leonard.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Harper with the ball. Leonard picks him up. Harper, no good. San Antonio leading by 19 points. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Jason Terry is checked in for Dallas. And San Antonio with the change here too. Gervin's checked in. Now here's Jackson. Out to the right wing. Here's Harper. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. And so it's San Antonio out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we'll be right back after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, we hope you've enjoyed the first half. I'm Ernie Johnson. Next to me, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Well, for San Antonio, they have rebounded very well from their loss in Game 1 and have their eyes set squarely on evening this series up. What a response to a difficult opening game of the series for them. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
Well, the best part of their performance has been their offensive rebound. So often it's overlooked. So if you get 2 quality shots because of your effort, that is a difference in the game. I love the way they're battling and getting all those putbacks. If they keep that up, game over.
And looking at Dallas, Shaq, your thoughts?
Not pretty to watch how they get torched in the low post, Ernie. When they were playing defense in the post, you know me, Ernie. Barbecue chicken alert, barbecue chicken alert. This team is going to have to up the pressure, play more physical in the second half, start a fight, throw some bowls, let's go.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
They've got Jackson. Finley is out there with Nowitzki. Then it's Derek Harper. And it's Donaldson in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Man, Kawhi adding a floater to his game is a nightmarish scenario for any defender.
Pass to Jackson. Outside Harper. Outside Jackson. Nowitzki outside. Pass to Donaldson. 5 on the clock. Over Robinson. Donaldson no good.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Robinson, that's good.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Inside, Donaldson, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And though we often talk about Harper scoring, he's just as adept at setting up his teammates.
Parker outside. The 8-footer in deep. Leonard drops it in. Leonard's got 4 this quarter.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
A floater, and he lays it up and in.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Parker with the bounce pass. Down low. From 8, and Duncan with the basket on the assist by Robinson. Duncan's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
And the Mavericks call time here. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
And the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
Here's Harper. There's the pass to Aguirre. Nowitzki outside. Dallas moving it around. Doncic with it. Outside Harper. From deep three-point range. Making a switch here. Nash is checked in. San Antonio leading by 21. Outside Leonard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
He's one of the most uniquely built players in the NBA, and Kawhi Leonard draws contact often. I'm not sure he feels it, but he gets it.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. This Mavericks squad struggling. Nash dishes to Doncic. Now here's Nash. D right on him. San Antonio with the rebound. Leonard looking over the floor. Over Blackman. Leonard with the bucket. Leonard's got 8 points in the quarter.
Oh man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Nash the pass to Doncic. Nash right side. clock at 5. Back to Doncic. From deep. Rebounded by Elliott.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
And they get it. Rebounded by Bowen. Doncic has gone 1 of 4 so far. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And it's Aldridge, top of the key. Right wing. 18 feet out. He can't get that one. And the Mavericks going the other way now. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Gervin's checked in for Leonard. Here are the Spurs with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. A minute 50 left in the third. Aguirre against Gervin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Basket counts.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Mashburn. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Aldridge against Nowitzki. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
I don't know if he pushed the panic button now, but that's the 4th personal. And he needs to stay aggressive out there. So going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
San Antonio making a switch here. Duncan's checked in. And so Aldridge will bring it up for San Antonio. Elliott kicks to Aldridge. Here's Gervin. And he drops it in from the low post.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Terry the pass to Aguirre. Here's Donaldson. Outside Kidd. Pass to Aguirre. Great D that time from Duncan. Dwyer's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Gervin against Aguirre. That one falls. Gervin's got 6.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, this team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Here is Aguirre. George Gervin picking up that last basket.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for San Antonio. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. On the floor for San Antonio, starting the 4th quarter. Gervin out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Gilmore in at the 5 spot. Now here's Moore. Gervin outside. To the middle. Here's Aldridge. Count it.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And here are the Mavericks now. Davis surveying the floor. Pass to Finley. And it's blocked. But he gets it back. They shoot again. Buries the jump shot.
You got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Pass to Silas. Gervin with it. Over Kidd. And it's San Antonio with another.
Silky smooth. I tell you, Gervin can make it look as easy as a free throw, but defensively, boy, is he difficult to stop.
The 11-footer, and there it is for him. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And the Iceman, he might have the biggest toolbox of anybody. He's got so many weapons, and he just has a tremendous instinct for scoring the ball.
Here's Kidd, and he banks in the layup.
Well, that play never gets old, Kevin. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Moore outside. Lets it fly. It's rebounded by Dallas. Donaldson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Gervin.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him, allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Davis against Moore. From the baseline. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. So it's San Antonio now. Here's Silas. Here's Aldridge. And it's good. 2 points. Aldridge has got 4 this quarter.
It's an underrated strength of LaMarcus Aldridge, able to power in the shot even when being fouled.
The pass to Mashburn. Now here is Davis. And they pick up 2.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
To the paint. Whoops, they pick off the pass. To the inside. Mashburn. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
Well, he's become a defensive anchor here for this team over the past couple seasons. Great timing on the block there.
Moore, left side. Back to Gervin. That shot off. And it's Dallas the other way. It's Kidd with the drive. Banked in off the glass.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
Outside Aldridge. Out to the wing. 1:46 left in the game. Moore outside. Here's Silas. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Now Finley. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
Steve Nash is checked in for Davis.
And Finley brings a lot of athleticism to that position, can throw it down as well as stroke it from deep.
And here is Moore. Passes it to Gilmore. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Right side Aldridge. Pass to Silas. Over Kidd. And it's Silas missing. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Mashburn, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And he's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
Moore passes to Gilmore. Back to Moore. Pass to Bowen. Moore inside, defended by Nash. Just 3 to shoot. The offensive rebound. Their offense is really clicking.
And yeah, I can see them adding even more points.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Here's San Antonio. Moore outside. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at 1 game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and Dave...